My roommate told me that since I obviously cared more about our apartment, I should just be in charge of it. He stopped agreeing with that arrangement about a month later. I've lived with Cole since college. 6 years now, 2 cities, 3 apartments. He's a sales rep who travels half the month. I do freelance graphic design from the couch. And somewhere along the way, I became the one who quietly kept our place from descending into chaos. Rent split, utilities set up, the fridge stocked, the Wi-Fi bill paid before it lapsed. I never announced any of it. I like order, so it never registered as a burden. Then one Sunday, he came back from a work trip, dropped his bag by the door where it would stay for a week, and made his little speech. Man, you're just wired for this stuff. I stress about it, you don't. Honestly, you obviously care more than I do. Just take point on the apartment and I'll Venmo you my half of whatever. Cleaner that way. He meant it as a kind of compliment, a lazy peace treaty. Okay, I said. I'll take point on all of it. You just cover your half when I send it. He grinned. Perfect. You're the man. Here's what he didn't think through. For 6 years, I hadn't just been tidying. I'd been running the whole operation. I knew the exact day rent posted and the exact day the late fee kicked in. I knew the internet auto-drafted on the 3rd and the electric didn't auto-draft at all. I knew which of us was low on the good coffee before the bag was empty. Cole had never had to hold a single thread of it because I was holding all of them. So I took him at his word. I ran everything. My way on my timeline, and I stopped silently patching the holes he never knew he left. Week 1, the trash overflowed because Tuesday was pickup, and I wasn't the one who'd been dragging both our bins to the curb out of habit anymore. His side of the counter grew a small civilization of takeout containers, and I left every one of them exactly where he set it. Week 2, he went to log into a streaming account, and it was frozen. The card on file had expired, and I hadn't updated it because updating his subscriptions had somehow become my job, and I'd quietly resigned from it. He didn't even know which card it was. Week 3, he came home to a spotless living room, a scrubbed kitchen, a bathroom that smelled like eucalyptus, and his own bedroom untouched, exactly the pit he'd left it. Why is everything out here perfect and my room's a wreck? He asked. Because I took point on the apartment, I said. Your room's yours. That was the deal. By week 4, it caught up with him hard. The renter's insurance we split lapsed because the renewal email went to a shared inbox he never checked, and I'd stopped forwarding him the reminders. Then a package he'd been waiting on got returned because nobody had updated the mailbox key situation with the new leasing office. A 5-minute errand that had always, invisibly, been mine. The night it really broke him, he was sitting at the kitchen table with his laptop open, rubbing his face. He'd missed his half of rent by 3 days without realizing rent was even due, gotten hit with the late fee, and discovered the electric was about to be shut off because the non-auto pay bill had been sitting unpaid in that same inbox for a month. I don't get it, he said. I'm gone half the time and I still feel like I'm behind on everything. How are you doing all of this and freelancing and hitting the gym and I never once saw you stressed? I didn't rub it in. I just opened my phone and turned it toward him. The notes app where I'd tracked every due date, every account number, every renewal for 6 years. Rent, utilities, insurance, the router that needed rebooting monthly, the parking permit that expired in the spring he had no idea about. He scrolled through it slowly. You've been carrying all of this the whole time? Every single day, I said. You never had to see it because I never made you. His face cycled through it. The easy confidence draining out, then confusion, then this quiet, embarrassed understanding. This isn't what I meant, he said. I thought I was just saying you're better at cleaning. I didn't realize there was a whole second job under it that I've been ignoring for 6 years. There is. I just never asked you to notice. He looked down at the shutoff notice, then back at me, and something in him folded. Can we go back to splitting it? For real this time? I clearly can't run this place, and I've apparently been coasting on you doing it alone. So we did, except now he knows exactly what he's splitting. Turns out the person who makes it look effortless is just carrying the part you were never made to see.